Hey guys, this is Alonda Carter of the Stormbuster Dynasty, and I want you to harness your uniqueness and rock your day. Now, let's get on with the topic here about why people fail at multi-level marketing. Now, first of all, when people hear multi-level marketing, typically they want to run for the hills because they're thinking, it's a pyramid scheme. Okay, well, let's table that. Let's not even talk about that. We're not going down that route. So let's just look at when people do decide, you know what, I'm going to get in on this, and I'm going to do this. What happens? Well, first of all, people have an expectation about joining. There's going to be some easy money because after all, they're looking at, an upline maybe who is like, really rolling in it and stuff. And, they're thinking, oh, they can just contact people that they know. And surely the people they know are going to jump on this and think this is fabulous. If not join them, at least buy from them. Sound familiar? Okay, that brings me to number 2, your warm market. People tend to just word vomit on their warm market. Hello, this girl did it. Yeah, did. People don't like that. It's like all of a sudden you're doing something and you just start putting it in front of everyone without ever considering, would this be a good match? Do they even care? It's just all centered about you and what you need and what you want because you want that easy money. Back that train up. Number 3, the trainings that people often undergo are passe. They may have worked sometime in the past, but now not so much. And a problem is that some of the leaders were able to get to where they are by doing yesteryear's type of things that just don't work in 2017. No matter how you slice that tomato, just doesn't work. Okay, number 4, giving up too soon. Literally, I know people who try for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, maybe a year, and leave. Well, the thing is, if there was a brick and mortar place, I don't think you'd give up that soon. But people have just this skewed view and the expectation again of like easy money. And if it's not happening, then they're a failure of some sort, that they're doing something wrong. Well, they are. They're probably doing the wrong activities in the wrong way. Okay, that brings me to number 5, mindset. The focus is on you and not on them. Again, it goes to, can you solve a problem? Are you going to be able to match something for them? But if all you're thinking about is, I need to bring home the bacon, you're not thinking about, does this even make sense for Sally Sue? Maybe she doesn't care. And number 6, people treat it like a hobby, meaning they may show up one day and not another day, and they think that they just read a few things and or they don't even bother, and that it's just going to all come natural. Not going to happen. Just not. So let's look at how can you overcome these 6 things. Okay, with expectations, forget about the money. Drop that. Absolutely drop it. Don't even think about how you're going to start making money immediately. And focus on what you can do to help other people and solve problems for them. And you know what? What you might offer has nothing to do with whatever products you have. It might be that, I don't know, their dog got sick and like a home remedy that you can share, that you're offering some value to them that's not associated with them opening their wallet and handing you some money. You are just giving them value, something that is helpful. whether this is your warm market, people that you know, or your cold market, people that you don't really know, that you've just maybe, or just meeting, or that you stumble across. Okay, number 2, your warm market brings me to that. Okay, because you know that word vomit thing? So many people just don't have a good warm market. I mean, myself, crappy warm market, bottom line, crappy one. It just fell on deaf ears. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. So you know what? You need to build your credibility with your warm market, just like your cold market too. And you need to do that before you can ever ask them to do anything. When you are posting on social media, you should be doing 3 things: informing, giving them some ideas of something, educating, teaching them how to do something, entertaining, and providing value in those, in topics that are going to be of interest to your audience. That is, if you have your audience dialed in, your niche, your avatar, that you know who you're speaking to and you know the way how to speak to that person. Now, personally, that's something that I help my team with. I tell people when they come to me and join, I want you to pour into yourself first, because the rest will come. You've got to learn a lot of skills, and it's going to take some time. So be willing to put into that time. Okay, that brings us to 3. The old way. People smell you on social media coming from a mile away, especially if you get random friend requests and stuff, or just like a cold message about something. I mean, people can feel that, and it feels awful. Myself, I can tell what company somebody is with by the message I receive, or just being randomly put into some group that I never even asked to be in. Maybe I'm not even interested in that thing, and you just get stuck in it. And then you get the notifications, and then maybe they keep changing the name of the group or something. So it's always just in your face, in your face, in your face. That feels awful. You do want to do what's called kind of breadcrumbing, and just giving some ideas, some little teasers about things without being annoying. You don't want to annoy people, and think about the things that annoy you and don't do them. Think about what you're doing. Would you be annoyed if somebody did that to you? If the answer is yes, stop doing it. Just stop, and you're going to need to retool. Okay, that brings us to 4, giving up too soon. Here's the deal. Your first year, oftentimes, you're just going to be on the struggle bus because there's so much to figure out. And you got to be okay that you're going to struggle, because you are going to start to acquire some skills. You get kind of a little, open up that window of being able to see that you've got something to offer. You're starting to grow, and that's what you need to do. Your first year, you definitely need to grow. So by the second year, you start honing those skills some more, and you're going to keep on sharpening them up. Literally, to do this and to do it in the right way, it's going to be 3 to 5 years. And when you go in, you have to go in knowing that you have got to commit to it, and you've got to stay there no matter what, because there's going to be ups and downs. You'll have some success, and then it'll go back down. And you've got to be willing to be like, okay, what do I need to do to change now? This isn't working. You need to be resourceful and to do research and to look for answers, and to always keep in your mind what bugs you and not do that. Okay, now we come to number 5, the mindset. This is where the focus is on you, and that's what I teach my people. The focus is on you. I want you to dive into what's called personal development, be it a podcast or multiple podcasts or self-help books, which I have a great big huge list, and a list of ones that I've already read, others that are on the shelf for me to read, and then I have carts in Amazon and in thrift books of like stuff that I am going to read, because all of that is helping me to acquire skills. Because believe it or not, you are a one-person shop. You do not have employees when you do a multi-level marketing business. It's you. So that means that you've got to figure out things like how to take a good picture, how to write good posts, how to do the marketing correctly. You need to figure out your branding. Your branding is so important because you're branding you and not the company. And people do it the wrong way all the time. They go into a business, and then all of a sudden they have whatever that business is on a banner, and the business's colors, and it's just all what that is. And you know exactly what's going on. And guess what? You run away. You just go. Okay, and number 6 is the hobby. The deal is you can't just show up when it's convenient. You can't just be like, oh, you know what? I'm not feeling good today, so I'm not going to bother. You have to be committed, totally and fully committed, because you have to have a very strong reason about why you have chosen to go into this type of business. And that why needs to be so strong that you're going to continue to show up and be there and offer value to others no matter what. That you are in it for the long haul, because people will be watching. And if you're inconsistent and you show up one day, then 2 weeks later you show up, and then maybe a month later, maybe a day later, it's all off balance. They're not going to trust you. People will buy from other people that they know, like, and trust, but you have to earn that. That does not come from people just immediately. It takes time. Time plus consistency and honing in on skills that are needed. Okay, that's about all I have for the tips, and I hope you have an absolutely awesome day or night whenever you watch this. Again, this has been Alonda Carter of the Stormbuster Dynasty, and I want you to harness your uniqueness and rock your day. And by the way, if you're interested in joining me, just drop me a line. Thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.